Stupid goats. I'd have left you alone, but no. Oh, I don't want rock. I don't want any of these seeds. Here's what we're gonna do. Hello there. How you doing? Thank you for joining me. I'm just doing a little bit of, I don't know, inventory-ish maintenance kind of stuff. Moving some things around. Getting ready to do whatever we're doing next here. If I'm what my heartwood storage is at this point. Yeah, let's go cook up as much as we can just to have so we've got some extra room in there. I should be loading up all of these again, but I'm sick of chopping trees. It'd be nice if there was something like as you progressed, something that would kind of help you get wood or something without being able to, I don't know. It's tough because you get to a point like where, okay, I'm sick of constantly chopping down trees for the coal that I need for the ore or the ingots that I need, right? That whole like chain of activities. But like I get that you wouldn't want to make the tree chopping easier or quicker because then at the lower levels maybe it's too easy. I don't know. But I'm sick of chopping down trees. I'm sick of it. Okay, we have some stuff here. Now we are now on. Oh yeah, I was gonna cook up some more bronze. But we're now on iron in the armor smithing, so that last episode worth of just making some bronze stuff kind of kicked us over the line into iron. Which is lovely. We got in here the sand. Grab some of this stuff. Is there any in here? Nope. I'll put that in here for now, and I'm gonna totally forget it's there. Nope. I guess I need to make some space here. Okay, so that's done. I guess I don't need to go farm tin quite as badly as I thought in the last episode if we're kind of past it now, but I do still wanna kind of fill up that bronze bin so there's plenty available for whatever we decide to make in the future. Let's grab this. Let's go downstairs and see what we should start working on as far as armor smithing goes. So if I want to look for something that's 5 points off, I mean that pretty much is right there. There's something that's easier to right there. So this would be perfect. Iron wire and coarse linen cloth. I need to go get flax. I wonder if anybody's selling flax for dirt cheap. Tailoring. Grapes? Wait a minute, do I have something else? Yep. I don't know if flax would show up here, I guess. Yeah, it probably should. Wearing buttons, okay. Well, let's make a bunch of wire. I have no idea how much like a row of iron is gonna make. Iron wire. I remember back in the day this being one of the things, iron wire specifically being one of the things that was used to level up armor smithing, because there was like a coif or something, some item that just used iron wire, so you could just make a bunch of it and crank out a bunch of those, and it worked out pretty well. Okie dokie, we have 376 iron wires. We need the coarse linen. Boy, I'm gonna have to do like 70,000 flax runs to get enough flax to do what we need to do here. What were we, this? Okay. So we could make... No, that's 5 points off. That's 5 points off. 100? Oh my god, I did not realize it was 100. I wasn't even paying attention to the numbers on that. Jesus. Alright, well, we're gonna make some more wires, because 376 doesn't get us shit. My god. That's insane. Alright. Nope, not bars. Wires. Here we go. Okay, now we have more wire. We have a lot more wire. Still not gonna get us much, but you know, it is what it is. So, 13. Oh boy. Let's see if we can succeed any of these. We're doing it. We're making things. We're armor crafting. And I'm dumping it on the floor. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of this stuff. Like giant piles of coarse linen cloth and iron wire. Massive giant piles. Hey. I'm trying to think of like the best way to ease the pain on this without necessarily changing a bunch. And I think the biggest thing for me is the repeated, like, over and over trips out. If I could bring more back in a trip, that would help probably a lot. Alright, I'm gonna put these in here. So like the flax thing, it takes just insane amounts of flax to basically make enough product to do what we're doing here. Which means I basically got to run up and down this hill probably 20 times with flax. Or I'll need to like find a spinning wheel up there to cut down a little bit. But that's just like... So like, increase the stack size of flax to like 500. Like a bare minimum, trying to make this less painful. And probably the same thing with wool. That should be like 200. Because this limited inventory space and the amount of stuff it takes to do even the tiniest bit of crafting progression, that's where this game starts pushing me out. If I could take 3 trips out for something instead of 20, that would be great. So, let's do this. Let's, actually, I don't need that. Let's, yeah, you know what? Let's not even bother skinning animals while we're out there. And in a case like this, it almost doesn't even make like using a foraging blessing to get more flax doesn't help the situation, because it's already easy enough to fill your inventory with flax. It's the fact that one full load that I have to carry back doesn't really hardly get me anywhere. I should have brought my pickaxe and grabbed the tin that's up here. Like, I feel like they need to address some of these things sooner rather than later, before more people start quitting because the grind gets boring as hell. See, I'm at 212 again. What is... I don't understand why my stamina differs with the same 3 foods that I keep eating. I don't... Maybe there'll be a house up here I can spin this on. It's either that or I move my outpost back over here. I used to have an outpost in the center of this because, for this reason, so that I could grab the flax and spin it, basically spin it on my own little workbench and then I would just run the string home. Yeah, come on, let's get this over with. You too. Oh, there's flax over here. Kind of annoying to have to keep dumping out flax seeds too. Like I realize they're used a lot for the leatherworking stuff, but I just don't care. I don't want the seeds. I already have a bunch of that stuff, and I'm nowhere near that in leatherworking right now. And get these guys away from the flax so I don't end up looting them instead. Sorry, being a little complainy today, but like I want to like this game, but I'm back to that point where it just gets too repetitive, even for me, somebody who is okay with a lot of, well, no, I've never really liked repetition in games. But being able to do like the same thing in different areas, I consider to not be repetitive. But here, like, if I want flax, I go to this one spot. If I want iron, I go to mostly this one spot. Wrought iron is a couple spots, but it's a long way away too. It really has a. I'm trying to force myself not to pick the barley and the rye. Don't do it. Well, I guess you guys want to die, huh? That's what you get. Yeah, there are no houses out here anymore. Well, there's that, but... What was that? Henbane. Oh, it's those seeds. Yeah, one more. Stupid goats. I'd have left you alone, but no. Oh, I don't want rock. I don't want any of these seeds. Here's what we're gonna do. There, now I can't pick up anything but flax. Okay, where is the flax? It's a pretty nice little village setup you got going on here. Yeah, man, I should come up here and get some tin out here. Seems to be a fair amount of it. Okay, I think I got all the actual flax there. What the actual flax? It's not full. It's just not allowing anything that I don't want to pick up. Inventory full. I apparently was in the house crafting the whole time it's been daylight, because I feel like the last couple episodes, all of my outside gameplay has been at night. Back up to 212. Maybe one of those was the... I don't know why it almost acted like I drank one of the old meads instead of the one that's on there. I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. I'm just gonna stop talking about it. And so flax seeds. Oh, come on. It's your fault, not mine. What is... That must be a rabbit. What the hell? Oh, the rabbit aggroed him. Okay. Our hot bar stacks haven't filled up yet, so we still have a ways to go. I've had enough of you animals. Just leave me alone. You don't want any? No, come on. They didn't add the personal lanterns in verse 5, did they? It just dawned on me that I don't remember if they said they were just gonna add it back at some point, or if that was gonna be in verse 5. Maybe I should look. I feel like I would have seen it by now, though, if that was the case. Okay, maybe using a blessing would have been a good idea, and I wouldn't have to be running around this much. I don't know if some of the patches were gone, or I'm just misremembering how... What's going on over here? Can I open this? That's interesting. Nobody's home here. Maybe let's go see if we can find a spinning wheel in this fine person's house. Ooh, I like how they use the this thing, this arch thing. That's cool. I'm invading your storage room. That's neat. It's like a storage room. Where's your spinning wheel? Oh, it confused me, my eyeballs for a second there. I'm like, wait a minute, what is that? Boy, you got a lot of storage going on in here. Wait, is this just a storage house? There's no crafting things in here? Holy shit. You should be a gentle person and put a spinning wheel out here for me. Just for me, not for anybody else, just me. Okay, well, that's just a storage place. That's good to know. Interesting. Back to the flaxing. Okay, we're almost full finally. Here we go. Full of flax. Now we get to run our happy asses all the way back home. Oh man, there's a bunch here too. Where are we? Okay. So if I basically get up into here and then head south, there seems to be more flax down in that area. I brought the load of flax back, spun it all up, and started a bunch of coarse linen cloth. And we're gonna go get some more flax. Okay, I changed my mind. I just can't force myself to go back and forth getting flax for an hour. Let's go get some... maybe some white grapes instead. That sounds significantly more enjoyable than picking flax 43 times. So I think it's in these trees. So we want to go east and then south. Except real quick, are these all? Yeah, they are all. They are all spawned. So we're gonna get some iron and some tin. Keep opening up the inventory so I can mouse out of the window and do stuff while I'm doing stuff in here. You have to know how to multitask if you're gonna play this game. I can tell you that much. I mean, unless you like just staring at the screen and not doing much fairly often. Which, you know, sometimes I enjoy that too. After a long days of work and I'm feeling brain dead, the stuff that I've been complaining about is perfectly fine. But when I'm feeling kind of energetic, that's when it gets boring. Do 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 do. Yeah, there's several houses in this area that are now gone, including the one that was right here. There's a few tin nodes in this area that I really should be hitting up more often. I think that's all copper. Oh yeah, we got this. Hold on 1 second. There we go. So much for getting white grapes, huh? I've been distracted by ore. This is one of the first things I usually do when I log in. It's either this or chopping trees for charcoal. If I notice the ore across the street from my house is there, I'll usually basically run this ore circuit, because usually if that's there, then the rest of this is. Usually. Sometimes this big clump here is gone. Play my inventory game while I'm doing the mining. Oh, that's copper over there. Just kind of looking around, looking for stuff in the distance. Trying to see what I missed. Might as well just fill up on copper. Get rid of these stupid gems. Let's do this. Stop giving me the gems, I don't want them. All right. Is that ore over there? No, it's just a rock. Sneaky rocks. All right, let's go this way. Yo. Over here trying to get my tea already. Hitting buttons and... Sleepy time tea with a little honey in it. What are we doing? We're getting close. Let's do this, and this, and that, and this. Let's have some more hard cider too. Grub. Okay. That's okay. So 212 is definitely where we should be at. I don't know. I must have had the old drink in one of the foods when I was confused. I'm going with that. It was just my confusion. Because I was still, yeah, I'm not gonna explain it. I don't know if this is an extension from the last episode or not, but I'm easily confused apparently. Okay, now are we only, well, let's see. Okay, yeah, we can't really stack anything else. I just want to make sure I'm not dropping any ore here. I think we're good. Let's go home. This pickaxe is pretty much done. Let's just toss that out. Gonna be making some more anyway. I think I have a couple more of those. I can hear my looms looming away. I like that. I like the little sounds of the machines. All right. Ooh. We're gonna have to cook up some glass. Grab some bronze. I think those are empty. Put more iron here. And here. And, yep, I did get the last one. Okay. Well, I believe we've made it to the end of this episode. I'm gonna do some more farming in between episodes. Basically the same thing we just did. I'm gonna do those things like 5 more times. and then we'll be back for more crafting. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.